All right, guys. Welcome to the podcast. Here we go. Let's officially kick it off in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to the Nickson and Nate podcast.
Yeah, welcome. Asked Nate, who's our special guest, and he goes, man, you're going to be so surprised. So surprised. I was like, oh, can't wait. I can't wait. Do you want to do the honors on who you organized for the podcast today?
You know, this person has a special place in my heart, and Nickson's heart, and in the hearts of many people from the streets.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, DJ Sirvere!
Well, you're basically part of the show now, man. You're part of the podcast now, man.
No, you guys are scraping the bottom of the barrel to get me back.
No, can I tell you what it is?
You set me up.
No, with some of the guests, it's actually a lot of work because a lot of them, they don't come from a background of talking, especially on a podcast or on air or being a broadcaster. You being the master that you are and the connection that we have, it's like a day off for us. We get to hang out with you and have a laugh.
True that. No stress.
I feel like I said too much last time.
Why?
No, you said more than you said
exactly.
the perfect amount. I reckon.
No, I reckon
People know a little bit more about you now. Like
they hate me a little bit more.
When they thought that you grew up in a bougie area, they now know that you're from the streets.
Man of the people you are.
Oh man!
Actually, before we I need to make a confession. I need to just get this out, so I don't need to sit on it for another week. Okay?
Yeah.
And Sylvia, you can react in however way you want to react if you've listened to previous podcasts. But it was actually my wife who's forced me to make this confession, especially to you, Nate. After a couple of episodes a few weeks ago, I made some pretty bold claims about group fitness.
Yeah.
I just signed back up to F45.
Yeah, what
I'm back.
Oh, brother.
I'm back at F45.
Wait, this happened 2 weeks ago. You haven't said anything.
Yeah, I know.
Not on the podcast, not off the podcast, not when we catch up, not over a coffee, nothing.
I kind of kept it. I was like, no one will know.
Why?
No, my friend's come back from France, and so he wanted to train. He's trying to lose weight for an up-and-coming rugby season, so I was like, I'll come and join you then. And I've actually really enjoyed it. So the gym that I've gone to, I think, is clean of infidelities. There's no showers there, so no one can get, saucy in the showers. So I feel like I'm in safe hands.
This feels like one of those hostage videos where they're going, they have fed me, they have given me water, and they are good people. Is that one of those situations?
No, it's not like that at all. But yeah, no, so I've got that off my chest now. I've signed back up to group fitness, and
I know, the reason why rich people are rich is because they always hunt for deals. What did you get out of this?
I reckon.
Me?
Yeah.
You got to do mentions, free membership.
I might have said you might get a shout out on the podcast. But no, I'm paying.
But I feel like, as a TikTok observer, you guys kicked off a whole raft of infidelities at Jim's chats.
No,
yeah.
like non-stop, but now you're back there.
Not at a BFT. I just want to make that clear.
I'm not talking about anyone. I'm just saying, I saw all these guys on this podcast talking about this. That was you guys.
Yeah,
you got to be careful with your words because we didn't kick off any infidelities.
Yeah, we just
a chat.
You talked about it. Yeah.
We just put the spotlight on it.
No, but when you say you kick off infidelities, it's like saying, hey, come. You over here, you
Definitely not saying that.
Yeah.
Definitely not saying
I like
that.
to watch.
But it wasn't even something that we firsthand discovered. These have been chats that have been happening for a long time in the communities, man, that this stuff happened. We just put it on a mic.
Since the beginning of time when people started working out together.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Yeah. And we just obviously talked about it on the podcast, and then people all of a sudden thinking that we're breaking the news. I'm like, man, it's been mucking about for ages.
It's those endorphins, Explains a lot about those league players.
Anyway, how's life been, DJ Sirvere?
Yeah, it's good, thanks. Me, I DJ'd before Hooligan Hefts on the weekend.
How was that?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, that's where the orator went.
Yeah. The Oracle.
Sorry, the Oracle, not the orator.
So it was at the Outback in...
Guys, I just did a morning show. Now I have to try and use my brain again now.
I said the wrong word. So at the Outback, there's a big stage. But for the first time I'd ever seen this in my entire life, they built a VIP booth on the stage. On the stage.
Oh,
yeah. It was like...
how many people went? Was it quite a few
It was
people?
packed. It was huge.
Yeah.
Hefts is the man.
Yeah.
And he's such a cool guy. But like when you looked at the stage, it was just like... I can imagine if we rewound a few years, it would be like hooligan hefs and me and my Chinese mate on the left and all of Nate's friends on the right.
Not the division. Stay on your side. Stay on your side.
No, I was just like, it was impressive.
What's the crowd like in Hamilton, like compared to an Auckland crowd?
I think half of them were from Auckland.
Oh, okay.
Because they all came down because of hefs.
But when you DJ around the country, like, which place in New Zealand would have the best vibe?
I feel like this is clickbaiting me. Eh? Oh no, the best vibe?
Yeah, the best vibe.
Okay, Blenheim.
Blenheim?
Yes.
Oh, it's because they're grateful. They get nothing.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
What's the demographic or like what's the makeup of Blenheim?
Blenheim, like, I would say if there was 100 people in the room, about a quarter of them are South Americans.
Say no more.
Hola,
Mummy.
Play my song, puppy. I've heard that before. I did it again. Oh, from the streets, yo.
Hey, I reckon you're going to get kicked out of home.
She's
it's going to be our fault.
She didn't listen to your stupid podcast. No, jokes. I'm just telling you the demographic of the crowd. Quarter of them are South American because they're all grape pickers. They all go down there and pick grapes. So there's like, I think.
This crack up, he's justifying it.
No, I'm just telling you. No, then it's like 20% Papua New Guineans.
Yeah.
And then like.
In Blenheim?
Yeah, because they pick grapes. It's all. There's not many people there. They just pick grapes.
Oh, okay. Seasonal work.
Yeah, seasonal workers. And then there's like Europeans.
Yeah.
Like Germans, Swiss, all that sort of thing. And then there's the bros.
God, it sounds like the United Nations there, man.
It's a real good time. It's a real good time.
Have you noticed lately that most of the trouble now that happens at events and concerts are middle-aged Balangi women?
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, but middle-aged women?
White people.
It is, eh? It is, eh? Man, I went to Teddy Swims last week and like two middle-aged white women were having a full-on go at each other. And I was like, man, everybody's here to chill and enjoy some good music. Who wants to fight at a Teddy Swims concert? Same what happened at 660 at Villa Maria. Same again. It was mums
It's
out
the
there.
booze, man. It's the booze.
Yeah, it's the cask wine.
It's the cask wine. They just drink too
I
much
should
of it.
ban alcohol, man. Make it illegal.
No, it's not right.
You're going to start riots, man.
Nah, straight up.
Well, how are we going to make any money in
Bro.
the entertainment sector without any alcohol?
I'm not in the entertainment sector. That's not a problem.
Do you remember when COVID hit and people couldn't, when the liquor stores were all shut and people panicked?
No, they were shut, but they weren't shut.
So if you knew someone, you could get some.
No, there were like pages online that you'd go to and the shop owner would say, okay, you can't come to the store, but I've moved all my stock to these 3 different addresses.
Really?
Yeah.
So come there with your paywave. Fun.
You got to get it on tick.
That's crazy. But I remember, especially around West Auckland, man, people were panicking that they couldn't get their Woodstocks and their Codys.
I heard that too.
Okay, now worst crowd. Where would the worst one be?
I'm not doing it. I'm not playing this fucking game.
Come on, man. Just say it on record what you just told us before about the worst crowd.
What? I didn't say anything before.
Didn't you say it was like Kong?
Tell it. Kong's rules, man. Kong's the best.
That's had a resurgence,
No,
eh?
Kong has gone off.
That's had a
You're just not
resurgence.
allowed to go out, so you don't know. You don't know shit.
Whoa.
No, it was that night of Teddy Swims.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you and Randy were there performing. We walked past it, and man, it was pumping.
It's pumping down there.
Yeah.
Kong is good.
Oh, no, Dan works there, eh?
Yeah, you just don't go out anymore, man. You're
Dan McLeod,
a God-fearing family man now.
throwback.
You know what? I'm just a man of the Lord these days. But shout out to Dan. I bumped into Dan at Countdown. He's a good fella.
Okay, I'll say this. I reckon Christchurch crowds are not the best because there really isn't any.
Yeah.
So for our ethnicities, there's nowhere to go in Christchurch. Well, not really.
Wait.
So Infrared is still the mayor,
yeah.
the mayor of Christchurch, but there's no clubs because they don't like brown people in clubs down there.
Damn.
So
Everybody has to wear their pointy white shoes.
yeah, they do, and even then they might not get in. So as a result, there's really nowhere to go. So I'll say that. That's how that. See, I could be a politician like this guy was.
Where were those places that we used to go to?
We used to go to Coyotes. That was
Is
awesome.
that not there anymore?
Nah, it's gone. It's gone.
Damn.
That's right. We had some good times.
We had
there.
some good times, yeah.
Yeah, that was when remember when we launched My in Christchurch? We went down there and then we took Nate a couple of times. Yeah. I remember you didn't really sleep at all. Eh? Not really.
Oh, hey, come on, man.
No, I just never really slept at all.
Christchurch is a weird one, especially for my FM mate, because we're half there and half not.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you can only get us in like a 1 kilometre radius. in
Literally.
Christchurch now.
Literally.
From the head office.
Damn.
And then we had to change frequencies and then made a whole bunch of merch to give away just to, remind people that we're still in Christchurch. Somebody didn't proof it, and then I think Mai was spelt wrong.
Are you serious?
And the frequency was wrong. So
Is Mai still in Wellington?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whangare?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So just Christchurch that, like...
It's just a bit.
Damn, well, it was a hot spot for Mai back in
It
the day.
was.
Yeah.
It was indeed.
Yeah, but no, we still have people listening on the Rover app when it works.
There's still good people down there. It's just that nightlife is non-existent.
Yeah. Is it true that producer Ryan's the big boss down there?
Yeah, he's our operations manager now.
Is he?
Bro, the buzziest thing, I went to Christchurch a couple of weeks ago and I went into the MediaWorks building and he's won Employee of the Month 3 times in a row. And then I was like, doesn't the operations manager pick that? So he's just giving it to
He's picking himself. Actually, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Because everyone considers producer Ryan the GOAT. Everyone I talk to considers him the GOAT. But it seems like Troy is pretty awesome, eh? Who's better?
Troy, who's producing My Morning Crew at the moment.
Yeah, who's better?
Troy is Ryan 2.0. Like they're both the same but have different positives about them. Like
He can be the mayor, eh?
like technically no one can go up against Troy. Like technically he even keeps me on my toes.
Really?
Like technically, like he's very, very good. Like very, very good. Can edit something in like 30 seconds. Perfectly. Where Ryan was more of like content and like really good with people loving him. He was really lovable. Yeah. And so they've got 2 different skills.
Do you know, I notice a trend here is that whenever these Pākehā guys go into the My Morning Crew, they kind of turn brown. Because they're honorary brown people now, for real.
Oh, man.
One thing I always admired about producer Ryan is he would lie for me.
Yeah. He had backs.
But then he would always get in trouble and I'd always try and make it up to him, but he wouldn't take my bribes.
Yeah.
like what? Give me an example. I don't understand.
Oh, no, I was like, bro, just tell him I'm here, but the garage is locked. I can't get upstairs. He'll send me a screenshot of a text he'll send to Nickson. He goes, he's here. The elevator's not working. He's here. But I was at home.
Now I see Instagram stories of Nate just lying in his bed. I'm like, oh, hey. No, I remember for people who listened to the My Morning Crew back then, Ryan and I used to hate each other's guts.
You did?
We hated each other.
Do you remember that?
It was there was so much friction between him and I, and then one day I think it just clicked. I think it was when
I think you did a outside broadcast and he did something and he smashed it.
Yeah, and then I gave him props for it, and then obviously when we were trying to support you on your journey, I think we came together.
Is that what we're calling it nowadays? Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Like we came together a little closer.
Oh, okay.
And then it was either like, oh man, we were all having to pick up the weight of having a member down. So I think we all just kind of grew a little bit closer.
But I think it's testament of him as well. Because
great dude.
Anyone else would have folded and just walk off, but he stayed with it.
Great guy.
Do you remember any of this stuff, or is it ringing any bells? Oh, sorry.
Man, I carried you guys the first half of that decade.
Second half we were like treating water.
So we're calling it your journey now. Is that what we're calling it?
Fuck, I don't even talk about it.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
This guy always makes fun of me.
No, but I'm trying to I don't want to be so blunt about it. Yeah. I mean, people know, but I don't want to just say, old mate here went to jail 2 times.
True, eh?
I want to be a little bit more
going back to back.
I want to be a bit more delicate with it,
It's funny
because Nate has feelings.
Yeah.
Nate has feelings.
Yeah, no, I saw.
No, wait, fuck you, because he's acting all cool now, but when we're off here, he makes his little jokes for no reason. We'll just be outside, someone goes, hey, remember they told me he went to jail? And then they'll just walk off. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but that is Nickson. You knew that.
It's tough love, man. It's tough love. And man, you should be grateful I can laugh about it too, man. It was stressful.
Actually, can I ask, speaking about laughing about it, how shit the Broncos are playing at the moment?
Oh, yeah. We talked about that
We
the
talked
other day.
about it already. Yeah, no, it's pretty tough.
They'll still make the 8.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just hard to.
You know who's not going to make the top 8?
Who?
I'm not being a dick, but the Warriors.
No, I am not having this conversation.
You're doubling down. You know what you're doing.
You talk amongst yourselves.
No, everybody. Hi to Mike. No, it's the run home, right? So the Warriors might be on top of the Broncos right now. It's because they had a bye, but they're down a point because they drew with Manly. Manly's all right. They've won a few more games. But when it comes to the run home, the Broncos got a slightly easier run home with players coming back. it's all about the draw. Mathematically, we've got a better chance of making the 8 than 4 other teams.
He sounds like a guy trying to explain to his missus where he's been last night. See, the thing was, I was in the elevator and it wasn't, my card wouldn't work.
So is that how it goes?
Man, you
Absolutely not.
put all your cards on the table.
No, I just don't like watching them lose. Like, it's tough to watch them lose. They're better than that.
It always happens at this time of the year, though. Origin.
That's not an excuse, man. But yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Hey, can we talk about your extension to your to the brand that is DJ Sirvere Major Flavors? Can we talk about your little business venture on the side?
Yeah, why not?
Nate, Severe's got merchandise.
Shut up.
20 years too late.
Major Flavors merchandise.
Yeah, finally.
It's not just t-shirts though.
It's you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Put it this way, someone's been telling me to do a Major Flavors merch line for 20 years, and I only just figured it out this month.
Damn.
So yeah.
I've seen some of the prototypes. They look really, really cool.
When do you launch?
In 2 weeks. Got a pop-up in Auckland at Fat Puku's Burger. Do you know that?
Oh, bro. I had one of their burgers on Uber Eats. Bad.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So
Yeah.
I've got my own burger.
Yeah, see?
So- it's pretty appropriate, Fat Puku burger.
DJ Severe's own burger.
So I've got my own burger launching on the 3rd of August.
What's it called?
Major Flavors Burger.
Oh, yeah, me.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah,
I like that.
Oh,
So what,
nice.
has it got all the flavors in the world in it?
Nah, it's just got my favorite thing in it.
Pussy.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
Far out.
Sorry, man.
Even us saying that.
Wow, that came out real easy.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out.
Is it not though? Am I lying? Am I lying?
I'm trying to save you both here. What is your favorite thing that is appropriate for a burger? What, meat patty?
No.
Thighs.
Bro, shut your ass, bro.
That was a good one.
That was really good.
That
Mind
was
you,
good.
I did give you a bit of shit on the second to last one, so I'm going to take it. It's all good. Fuck, I'm not looking at you anymore. I'll take the next one. Onion dip.
Oh. Okay.
So
But I love. I love the contrast between Nate and I, where I was actually trying to act interested. This guy just laughs at you straight away.
So let me explain. Fuck, stop.
So, what, like kiwi onion dip?
Yes.
Okay.
So the guy who owns the place came to me and goes, if it was Super Bowl weekend, what would you want on your burger? I was like, no, what would you have? I was like, Super Bowl weekend every year, I get a bowl of chips and some onion dip. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, let's stick that in the burger. So it's in the burger.
Oh, yeah,
There's
man.
onion dip and then dip. Fuck up. Can I help you, dog?
Sorry.
Pull it together, man.
Shit.
So
Well,
onion.
I tell you what, come and try one. I'll give you one free. And if you don't like it, then you can fuck off.
Where is Fat
I was going to
Puku?
say refund you, but
No.
no, he's not paying for shit.
Yeah. You can't give him one for free and then give him a refund. Then you're out of pocket. That's bad maths, bad
It is
business.
bad, man.
Where is Fat Puku's?
Upper Queen Street.
Oh, yeah.
He
okay,
knows
man.
where it is.
Yeah, I
When he was in house arrest, he's probably ordering from there.
okay.
I can't get over the onion dip.
What's wrong with onion dip? It's my
No.
favorite shit. Like,
Yeah, I know. Shit, man. Fuck. Relax.
I will give you this. It is original.
well, wait till you have it. Well, I'm bringing them.
Have
some
you
burgers.
test tried it? Have you?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
My whole family went up there and
Oh,
tried
yo,
it.
hook us up.
No, you don't want it.
You've lost your privilege.
No. Well, it's not just the onion dip, for fuck's sake. It's the patties and all that inside it as well. I'm bringing these guys some in a couple of weeks to try it out. So hopefully they don't react like you did.
I just want to say I've had my own line of food.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Yeah, you kind of did, but didn't.
No, I got taken away.
Are we talking about the Bruce Lee sushi?
Yeah.
I don't get it. What?
They offered Nate one, and then I think they took your name. They took your. They took it down. It lasted like 2 days.
Yeah, well, that's your fault. Yeah.
Well, did you put it on Instagram and everyone found out?
Nah.
So
at Bruce Lee Sushi, they have like a whole bunch of like different notable people on the board, and then their sushi pack. So you can go, oh, can I have the Jonah Lomu or the Tana Umanga? And Nate had one, but I think it's when we offered him the contract to come from New FM to my
Yeah.
and then Bruce Lee Sushi got upset.
Well, because you switched sides.
Yeah. Because Bruce Lee used to be on your show with Jandals. Yeah.
And then I signed the contract to play for the Broncos. Had to say goodbye to the Warriors, and
Oh yeah, okay.
And then they took his face off the wall.
Happens, bro.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, you were up there for a couple of days. Even Day Hummel had one.
I think he's still up there.
Oh, is Bruce Lee Sushi still a thing?
Oh, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, shout outs to Bruce Lee.
I know, like St. Pierre's, like they're dominating. They're okay, but
man, it's out the gate at the moment.
Their marketing's next level.
Onihunga has drive-through sushi now.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, you can just drive through, pick up your
Well, you had to be incredibly lazy to do drive-through sushi, don't you think?
dragon roll and then drive off. Yeah.
I think it was for more people that had mobility issues.
Call
them lazy. Call them lazy. Call them lazy. Call them sad to handicapped people.
Very much. I doubt that.
Because you can go through in your wheelchair as well.
What? Has it been? I'm sure. Hasn't it been longer than 20 years? Major Flavors first came out.
Yes.
How long has it been?
22.
22 years.
Yes.
Far out, man.
Yeah.
Shucks.
I'm never coming back on this fucking podcast ever again.
How many?
This is the last time I'm on this fucking pitch. Right?
You didn't even know you were on today. You just ended up coming in.
And you know what? Don't edit this out. But just so you know, is that I never know I'm going to be on this fucking thing until they say, "Oh, Phil, can you come upstairs for a second?" And then
Can I read you the text I sent him? I was like, "Come up to the studio when you finish your mix." A request from Nate.
A request from Nate.
How many Major Flavors like CDs did you do? Was it double digits?
Yeah, because I did Australia as well. Probably 15.
Oh man.
Yeah, like 7 in Aotearoa and 8 in Australia.
There's some
that was the greatest era for me. Like, not being involved in radio whatsoever, just being a fan of music, and then seeing you guys like Scribe, the Decepticons, like just killing it. I mean, I'm not even a hip hop guy, but even everybody in our neighborhood, hey, let's go to Aotea Square. It's the, the
Hip Hop Summit.
The Hip Hop Summit.
Oh, yeah.
And then we all came and we all jumped in the bus and we came, like it felt like something, and then seeing you guys killing it over in Oz, and then
we didn't really kill it in Oz.
I remember seeing Scribe.
Marlo did.
Yeah.
Scribe did, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Not really.
Miracle lives there now, eh?
Yeah, he's in Gold Coast. Savage is in Redcliffe? No, Gold Coast
Oh wow.
as well.
Whatever happened to the Hip Hop Summit?
It was too hard.
How many people were behind it? It was you and
Me and Ali.
Oh wow. There's only 2 people.
Yes.
Why was it hard? Like,
It's just too much work, man. It's fucking stupid. Like, the second year we did it, we enlisted my old manager, Jess. Remember Jess?
Jess.
So Jess came on board, and then there was 3 of us. It was like, that was too hard.
She was in the Day Hummel video clip, eh?
She was.
It was a success, though.
It was a huge success, but it was. I don't want to speak to my friends, but it nearly literally killed one of my friends from exhaustion, stress. Like, it was bad. So after that, I was like, that's done.
Oh wow.
And everyone's like, go bring the summer. Like, you fucking do it, man. Like, seriously, man. And then some other people did do it, which is cool. I don't care. But at that point, we were like, that's enough, man.
But it wasn't the same when the
Nowhere near. Eh?
No, but it was like,
because I feel like the ones you and Ali did were like quite iconic.
we were in the pocket.
Yeah.
We were in this, Scribe released the Crusader, so it was right then.
Nisha Mystic were popping off.
Yeah, Nisha Mystic played. Everyone played.
It was a really cool era of New Zealand hip hop.
It was, but I don't look at the summit like that. I'm like, I don't want to think about it because I fucking hated it.
It's where I met one of your good mates for the first time, eh? In a real awkward, how we were talking about Formatic the other day?
Yeah.
I remember I just got back from an LA trip, And I went to a swap meet and bought these Air Force Ones.
Are they fakes?
Yeah, they had the Louis Vuitton stitching on it. And then formatted came up to me. I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
He's like, fake.
Oh, wow.
I was like, all right, back on the bus.
Oh, that was a young foal way.
Yeah,
a young
foal.
foal. Yeah, he's pretty
Lovely guy now. He's chill. But I think that's the first time I ever met
Sneakerheads
him.
will do that though.
Yeah.
Sneakerheads will call you
Oh,
out for
and
fakes.
I should have done my research. You know, it was my own fault. You had some hearty people there. Everyone was wearing their denim shorts, basketball singlets with a white Pro Club tee underneath. It was that era.
Have you ever thought about selling fakes?
No. Why would I?
You'd be in the perfect position to do so.
I would be. Yeah. I remember someone sold you some fakes.
Yeah, and then
Once.
I took his car.
Yeah, you took his car, and I know that guy too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
What do you mean he's in a perfect position? Because if you sold them, no
There's
one's
peop-
going to question it.
His brand
yes,
loyalty.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But why would I sell?
But
fake shoes?
it would just take one person to figure out that they're fakes.
I just like
So-
what is the reason I would do that? It's like a waste of time. Wouldn't make enough money from it anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah. There's so many now.
There is.
So many
Where
fakes.
is that guy now?
Who? Bryce. Is it Bryce?
I don't say his name, but where is he?
Bryce.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I mean, if you're selling fakes, you should be called out.
I don't know.
Nah, I think
Wait, did you both know each other?
Who?
Did you
I
both know this
I
dude?
know him. I know him.
Oh.
Yeah. The thing about
Did
him.
you know he was selling fakes?
So, for to conceptually, this is what happened. Nate had too much money and was spending way too much money on shoes,
That radio money.
and he bought a pair of sneakers off a guy who was very reputable.
He had a good name.
He was one of the best names in the business,
Yeah.
and then it turned out they were fakes. That's what happened. So I think what Nate's alluding to is because everyone knows who I am. If I started selling fake shoes, they would think that they were real.
Real.
But why would I ever do that? I
Yeah.
would never do that.
Obviously, I would never encourage it. I was just like, have you thought about it?
When I was in Bali, I thought about it. I was like, damn, this shit is cheap. I'll come
Have
back
they
and
got good fakes over there?
really good fakes. Like you
Aye.
can't even tell. But yeah, I mean,
No, I was going to...
no, basically.
You know, like if you were saying that something's a good fake, obviously you can still tell if something's fake or not, but to the average punter like me, like I wouldn't be able to tell.
There are shoes there you cannot tell. You can't tell.
So-
and I was there with a friend of mine who's a sneaker
Yeah, and he couldn't tell either.
expert, and he's like, "Yo, these are the same shoe."
What is it? How did then? Because you know that Facebook page, is it Soul Central?
Yes,
The where everybody does their legit checks.
Mm-hmm.
Then how can people tell off a photo? Because people are always going, "Can I get a legit check on this?"
because there's little bits and pieces about the fakes you can tell,
Oh, okay.
like the distance between the swoosh and the bottom of the shoe, bits like that. So that's why when you see people sell, they take heaps of photos. This is boring. This conversation is boring as shit, is it?
No, I know.
no,
Oh, isn't
no.
it? Okay,
That's
cool.
interesting.
Oh no, I don't know.
Because man, there's so many shoes online, and you're like, I don't know if that's real or fake.
Put it this way: if it's cheap, it's probably not real. That's the fact of the matter.
Even StockX was getting called out for fake sneakers.
Yeah, I
They
heard
were-
that. I heard
yeah.
that. But I reckon they got sloppy.
Yeah.
Like people sending, because what happens at StockX, you send the shoes in, then they legit check it and tag it, and then someone at their office, I reckon they just got lazy and just accidentally tagged it. It happens.
I think that's just a general problem for anything that blows up, like your demand increases and you stretch yourself and quality's not the same.
I made a decision at the end of last year. I'm not buying any more hype shoes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What's your recent, your last hype shoe that you bought?
Travis Scott's.
Nah, I got the Chris Paul Flowers Jordan 1s. Lows.
How much were they?
$750. Yeah.
Damn, that's
But I
a week's rent.
but I got them off StockX. So they were a little bit more expensive because I couldn't get them here.
Yeah. Fair call.
Yeah.
That's like a month of my doll money.
Shut up. You're not on the doll.
Yeah.
Nah, but I don't touch
I don't know.
I don't touch hype shoes now. I'm an old guy now.
Yeah.
I got like 2 or 3 shoes in rotation now. That's it.
I haven't bought any clothes in the last, maybe since 2022.
But you come in with new stuff all the time. People give you stuff, huh?
Oh, because they feel sorry for me and I accept it.
It'll be rude not to.
I'm not in a position to buy stuff at the moment. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Even my undies I didn't buy.
What? They're not hand-me-downs, are they?
Some are.
Oh, bro.
But hey, what are washing machines for, man?
Yeah,
Come
good
on.
point. Yeah. Bit of detergent.
Some Dettol,
Yeah.
Janola. Man, my undies got patches on it. But that's how you know
The
it's clean.
bleach is eating away
The
at them.
bleach has worked its magic.
Are you still living at that same place?
No,
Nah.
moved now.
Oh, okay. Because the bathroom in that place was disgusting.
What's
You went there.
Yeah, I went there. And,
Hey, the worst is when like people don't tell me they're coming over. So our good friend Kanoa came to visit at the bail house I was living at, and they knock on the door, and the mongrel mob guy that lived there goes, "Hey, dog!" I go, "Hey, what's up?" And he goes, "That's the TV lady here." I was like, "Oh fuck, our house is a mess."
Which
bro."
one? Any cameras?
And I go, "Dog, can you clean the toilet?" He's like, "Yeah, hard." And then, Kanoa came with some macas, and we're talking blah, blah. And she goes, "I just need to use the bathroom." And I thought to myself, "Oh, all good, it's clean." And then I just hear her go, "Oh my God." The man just laid down bathroom towels on the floor.
That'll work.
Wow. You know how everyone always talks about how many shoes you own? Like, do you ever walk into a shop now and go, "I don't need another pair, I got enough"? Or are you still buying shoes in 2024?
I still buy shoes.
Oh, wow.
Is it an addiction?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Do you have an addictive personality?
Deep.
Yes.
What other things that have been hard for you to kind of push away?
I collect, I've got 2 storage units full of stuff, bro.
Damn.
Like, it's out of control. Like, I have been collecting comics for most of my life.
Do you collect?
Like, most of my life.
But do you enjoy them? Do you read them?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a proper collection when you actually sit there and buy it because you want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been collecting Iron Man comics for as long as I've been alive.
Bullshit.
Well, not. I've been given some when I was very, very young, like a kid.
Yeah.
And then as I grew older, I used to spend my pocket money on it, and then I've just never stopped. So that's my comic collection, and I got sneakers, and I've got 25,000 records.
Yeah.
Something like that. But don't forget, those are tools of trade, so I've got all these records that I needed anyway for DJing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tax purposes.
Yeah, I absolutely. And then my kids want them too because they're of age now. They want to steal all my records. So.
And they're probably the old school, the proper vinyls too.
They love coming to my house, so they just take shit.
I'm glad you're here because Nickson brought something up, and then we weren't the right guys to discuss it.
What was
unless
it?
you were here.
What was it?
Trillionaire thugs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? Are you making any money off it or not?
No, but I'm holding them.
Yeah.
So it's not dead.
No. Like, I think that the issue we have with cryptocurrency and NFTs and all that is people think that it's going to happen now. It's not going to happen right away.
So you're in it real early.
It takes years, bro, for anything. Like it's like investing in something, not property, but investing in something, and then expecting to get a return next week or next year or 2 years or 3. Everything takes time.
Do you feel it was communicated properly that was the case, or were people just expected to do that research on their own?
People need to do their research on that. Like, you don't walk into a business and go, "I'm investing in your business," without figuring out. I mean, let's take Trillionaire Thugs out of this.
No.
People went running into the crypto space thinking whatever they wanted to think.
They thought it was their get rich quick scheme.
But I'm saying you wouldn't run into a bank and put money into a scheme without knowing what you're doing. You wouldn't invest in a company without knowing what they're doing. So why would you? I know that it was exciting because it's new, but that's no excuse for not figuring it out for yourself. I have this problem with cryptocurrency because I've had some for a long time, and it goes all the way up, and people go, "Oh man, you must be making heaps," and it goes all the way down. They go, "Ha ha ha," and it goes all the way up. Same pattern. It's like it's 20-year game, man.
Do you think because of Fortify being Fijian and from Australia, New Zealand, and you being a respectable man of Māori heritage, that
where is this going?
That it could have been targeted accidentally? Like, obviously, you guys were targeting an audience that, not you, but like, you know.
I wasn't targeting shit. I thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah, but just by putting it out there, like, there are people that look up to you guys going, "Shit, okay, if they're in on it, then I'm in on it."
Maybe
that's like every influencing.
You know what?
Thing,
Okay, so yes, I get what you're saying, but you could say that about gambling. So every influencer I see is going gambling. So like, oh, I want to go gambling because that guy is. Oh, but I want to make a good decision. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we're not life advice. So the better thing is to just do. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it.
I like how you sit on things. I like that. Like at first I got confused about the trillionaire thugs because I like you said, if you don't understand it, you got to do your own due diligence. I don't understand it. I don't understand crypto, and I like something that's tangible. Where I like that you've got the mentality that you're willing to sit on something for a while to see how it grows.
I can put it this way: I understand why people are skeptical of it, but I also know Sam very well, and I know the developer who helped develop the old games that he did, and I think it's going to turn into something. Is it going to turn into something in the next 6 months? Probably not.
Yeah.
But
it's I guess the attachment of that other guy, that Batman Kivo guy.
Yeah, I don't quite get that part.
Because he's publicly saying that he's a scammer.
Yeah, I never saw him. I just saw him as as an influencer. Like, for instance, I'm listening to this podcast at the moment, and it's going on about this huge money transfer place in Australia that got done for money laundering. Do you know about this podcast? No,
triggering words.
No,
triggering words.
Yeah. This, unlike my burger, this is not about you. Okay, just chill out. And in it, it said that there was this. It's like a Western Union, but it wasn't. It was this other place, and there was offices all over Australia, and the person that was at the front of it was a politician going, "This is how you send your money back to your family. This is how you blah 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 blah." It ended up this huge sting operation. All of them got closed, and they laundered $100 billion or something. But they didn't go after the politician. So I get what you're saying about Batman Kevo, but he's not even around now. Like, we're not even talking about him.
Yeah. Oh, no. I know we're not talking about him now, but I guess it was the point of origin.
The hook him.
Yeah.
I wasn't hooked in by him. He looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
Just being on. Like, I liked what he... I mean, I liked all the jewelry and the money. Of course, I don't want him as stupid, but he wasn't the one who hooked me in the door. I agree I was involved at the beginning, but I knew. Granted, was there enough education? Probably not. But if you go back and look, so this is very pertinent to people in Aotearoa. It's if you look in the chat, we were all saying it.
Yeah.
If you look in the chat, those chats that were running, we were going, make sure you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We were all saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone should do their own research.
But no one was listening because we were all like,
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I'm older than you because, like, man, I just like things that are tangible. I like being able to hold something.
I get it.
You know, when I buy something, especially when you're investing in something. That's why I like watches.
I get it.
Sports memorabilia.
What about NFTs now? Like, what's the go with them? Like, is it still a thing?
Hey, didn't the NBA stop? The NBA stopped, eh?
So I'm just not really into them.
Yeah. But you had a few.
I've got a few, yeah. But I'm not really. It's not my thing because I collect sneakers, comics, records. I have enough going on in my life to, you know, I got a little bit of cryptocurrency, but I just it's not
festival
for me.
wristbands. You like collecting those?
No. Hey, I was just curious about that whole thing because people fire off shots. I thought, oh fuck, we might as well ask.
People fire off shots because I don't think they quite understood what they were getting themselves into. Yeah. So when they got into it, they were like, "Wow, this is shit."
Yeah,
it's like
they basically thought it was a lottery ticket.
They did, and then but I, you know, like for everyone that Fortify has detractors, I'm not one of them because I like the way he does business. He was the one telling me all those years ago, you should buy some Bitcoin, bro. And I was like, nah. And he's like, and he explained to me why, and I just didn't listen, and I wish I had have because
he cracked it on that, eh?
He has cracked it. And it's not about money, it's not about wealth, but it is about, he really saw this coming. Even the gaming thing, like the games that...
The iPhone games?
The color switch? Or whatever. He saw it coming. Like, so attack him all you want, but it won't be from me.
What was I going to say before? I remember there was this guy that came through when we first started in this building, and he was trying to sell Bitcoin. It was like $20. He was a sales rep, and he was selling
building.
Yeah, he's selling them for $20 to buy.
That was the going rate at the beginning.
Right at the beginning, it was like 2000. Oh, it must have been like 2010 or something.
You didn't come into this building until like 2020.
No, I came in at 20. Oh, sorry, no, not this building, but this company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it was like 2007. And he came in and he was trying to sell Bitcoin. A couple of people bought them. Now they live all overseas now. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I think.
But it's just because I don't know it. I don't understand crypto, so I don't touch it. That's why. Not.
Is there anything that you see on the horizon that we should be aware of?
No, absolutely not.
He doesn't want to put his name to anything.
No, I only believe in two types of cryptocurrency, and they're like the most boringest ones.
Bitcoin.
It's Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's the only two I care about at all.
Yeah.
And I just got a little bit of that. I'm just sitting on it. But it's gone way up. Like at one point I should have cashed it out probably, but I didn't. But nah. Do your own research. If you ever get into those circles, they'll always tell you, do your research, but no one ever does it. You know what I mean? Like when you buy something from the warehouse and go home and assemble it, do you read the manual? Probably not. You just try and figure it out and go, oh, fuck, I should have read the manual. Same shit.
Yeah. And then you're wondering why there's a screw left over and you're like, oh, man.
Didn't that happen to you on the weekend?
Yeah. Oh, man, this guy called me on the weekend. I was trying to rewire. I did electrical work in my house. I rewired my house.
Oh, shit.
It caused some dramas. We had no internet for a few hours and Sarah was losing it. Yeah. I thought I could do it better.
So, apparently his house, what do they call it? It's like, everything's wired, eh? Like, what is it?
Yeah, so we do have Wi-Fi, but everything is hardwired into the wall. So we got it done. So then there was no cords, around the house. So everything works inside the wall. Anyway, I didn't like the way it looked and did its job, so I took it all apart.
And when I rang him, she's like, Sarah doesn't have the internet, and she's angry.
Anyway, it's fixed now. So yeah, sign me up if anybody needs any electrical work done. I can't get it done quick, but I can get it done.
I don't know, man. After seeing, that guy that went to go do a job, touched an oven, and he died because somebody left a live wire. On the oven.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was a while back. But the electrician...
What, they didn't earth the house or something?
No, he did the job, forgot to get rid of the live wire or disconnect it or something, and then somebody else came in to do the work on the cabinet, touched it, and like...
Oh, metal
shot.
and...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So it's one of those things like, we're laughing about it, but be careful.
We'll be careful.
The voice of reason, I like it.
Yeah,
Not a wise guy.
I like it.
All right. Hey, well, thank you so much, DJ Sirvere, for coming through and hanging out with us again, mate.
Sorry about the shit chats.
Hey,
no, it's good.
We'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Take care, everyone.